Hello everyone, welcome back to Miss Fashion YouTube channel. My name is Miro. If you are new here, you're welcome. Kindly hit on the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell to get notified whenever I upload a new video. And if you are a returning subscriber, you're welcome. In today's tutorial, we're going to be going about the cutting and sewing of a bear sleeve or a trumpet sleeve. If you are interested, let's get started with the tutorial.
It won't make a sound. It feels like an angel straight from heaven.
So I'll be making use of this Ankara print for this tutorial. So I have about 2 yards of Ankara print here, though I didn't use up to 2 yards. If you want your own bear sleeve to be fuller, I think you should use 2 yards or 2.5 yards. Okay, so 2 yards will be fine. Okay, so I'll go ahead and fold my fabric into two, like so. So I've gone ahead to fold it into two. As you can see, it's double. So I'll go ahead to also fold it again, like more like cutting a triangle flea. Okay, so I'll fold it again like so, because I want to cut the both sleeves together. As you can see, if you want your own sleeve to be more fuller, this is how you're going to fold it. Okay, so you have a triangle flea, a proper triangle flea. Okay, a 360 triangle flea, because this is folded into 4. Okay, so this is what you should be having when you're done. Okay, but if you don't want it to be too full, just like what I want, what my client wants, so this is how you're going to be folding it. As you can see the difference. The upper part, which is the upper part, is not as tiny as the previous one that I told you, and the hem, the down part, okay, which is the hem part, will not be getting will not get to the edge of the fabric, as you can see, like I'm indicating there. Okay, so the next thing you are going to do right now is to get your armhole measurement. Okay, you try and place it and place your tape to get your actual armhole measurement. Okay, so wherever you get your armhole measurement, you mark it. Okay, once you mark it, you have to take the remaining part of the fabric to be sure that you have the actual length for your sleeves. If not, you have to fold this again. You have to arrange your fabric again so that you get the actual length of your sleeve. Okay, so let me go over this again. Okay, so you fold your fabric into two, then you fold it again like this. Okay, so you fold it like this if you want the down part, the hemline, to be full. Okay, so the upper part should be tiny like this. If you want the down part to be full, this is how you should fold it to have a proper triangle flea. Okay, you fold it in such a way that the place that you are holding to throw the flea is tiny. Okay, it's tiny, so that way you have a proper triangle flea. But if you don't want it to be fuller, or you are economizing on fabric, maybe the fabric you have is not enough, this is how you should go about it. Okay, you will still achieve the same result, but it won't the volume won't be the same at the hemline. Okay, the volume won't be the same. So for me, there is enough fabric, but my client don't want the flea to be too full at the hemline, at the down part. So that is why I want to cut it the other way around. So if you want yours to be fuller, or if you are making a skirt, this is how you should fold your triangle flea. Even if this pattern can still work for a skirt. If you are making a skirt or you're making anything triangle flea, this pattern can still work. Okay, so you have to fold it this way if you are economizing fabric, or you don't want it to be too full. This is how you should fold it. Okay, so you still have the same result. You fold it this way. When you are done folding it, okay, you make sure the fabric is well aligned, because you are cutting both the two sleeves together. Okay, so the next thing you are going to do right now is to measure your round armhole measurement. The round armhole measurement, okay, you try as much as possible to get the actual measurement, okay, on the triangle that you are folded. Okay, so when you get that, you mark it. When you're done marking it, you also go ahead to, from that part, you take the length of your sleeves. So if at this point, if your sleeves, the length that you are having is not enough for the sleeves length you are working with, you can go ahead to adjust the fabric, okay, to make sure you have the actual length that you are working with. Okay, so that is it. The next thing you are going to do right now is to start marking your length, the actual length of your clients, okay, that you are working with. So from that part, you're going to place your tape like so. You measure it. In this case, I'm using 26, okay, for the sleeve length. I'm using 26 for the sleeve length, and my client's round armhole measurement is 9.5. So the next thing I'll do now is to place my tape that way, and I came down by 4.5 inch, okay, to connect to meet my center front. So this the mid front, that's the center part of the sleeves, should be the longer part of the flay. Okay, I hope you can see the way I am marking my fabric. It should be the center part, like that should be on the shoulder line, should be the longer part of the flay. Okay, so I will just go ahead and start placing my tape that way to get my actual sleeve length, which is 26. Okay, 26 plus sewing allowance is 26. So I'll go ahead that way to get my actual sleeve length. So when I was done with getting the sleeve length all round, then I'll go ahead to connect that way. I hope you can see what I'm doing. So I'll go ahead to connect that way. So when I'm done with that, the next thing now is to cut out the fabric. Okay, so if you are yet to subscribe to this channel, please kindly hit on the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, so that YouTube can recommend this video to other persons. Okay, drop a comment down below if this video was helpful. Thank you so much. So this is what I had when I was done cutting out. Okay, so the next thing I'll go ahead to do now is that I want to also reduce that part, because like what I said earlier, my client doesn't really want it to be, I want it to have that triangle effect, but it shouldn't be too full at the down part. Okay, so I'll go ahead now to just take out a few inch from that part, okay, from the seam line area. Okay, so what I wanted was just to have that triangle effect at the center of the sleeve, which I have gotten. Okay, so if you are making a full flay, you will still do the same thing. Okay, if you are making a full triangle of flay, that's the same thing you also do. Okay, so I went ahead to mark the actual round armhole measurement of my client, okay, plus 4 inch. That's what I did there. Okay, the actual round armhole of my client, okay, plus 4 inch. So I took out the remaining excess. I'll go ahead to cut out the remaining excess from that part, but before then I'll mark it, the excess that I'll be cutting out. I'll just go ahead to trace it slightly. Okay, I took out 2.5 from that part, so I'll go ahead and just use my ruler. You can use a free hand, whichever way. Just connect it slightly to meet the armhole. Okay, so you are not cutting through the armhole, you are not touching the armhole area, you are not cutting through the armhole, you are just taking from that side part. Okay, so that is what I am basically explaining. Okay, there, don't go through the arm, don't cut through the armhole, so that you don't have shortage of fabric. Just cut what you want to take out. If you don't want it too full, take out some few inches, then you just cut out like so. Okay, so that's what I did there. You can see I just wanted the triangle effect at the center, which I have gotten. Okay, so I also go ahead to use this main fabric to cut out the lining I'll be using to turn the sleeve. Okay, so you can decide not to use lining, which is still fine. So now I'll go ahead now to use the fabric to cut out the lining. So I've done that. I've also gone ahead to use the lining to sew the lining and the main fabric at the hemline. Okay, so I went ahead to sew the fabric and the lining at the hemline. So this is what I had. The next thing, I'll go ahead now to open press the seam allowance at the hemline. Okay, I'll go ahead to open press it. Okay, so this is what I had when I was done pressing it. Okay, please kindly press it so that that part will lay flat. So go ahead to match the lines together like so. Okay, you make sure the lines are matching each other. Okay, so you just pin it down, use pin to pin it down so that it won't shift. So this way, the way we're going to be sewing this sleeve, we're going to be sewing it in such a way that the rough edge will be inside. Like I'm going to be concealing the rough edge. Okay, because I don't want the rough edge to be like the seam allowance to be showing. Okay, so I want to sew it in such a way that the seam allowance will be inside. Okay, and inseam finishing. So I'll go ahead to just use the sewing allowance to sew the sleeve. Okay, I'll go ahead to sew the sleeve with the sewing allowance. So when I was done with sewing the sleeves at the side seam, this was what I with a good press. Open press it. Okay, like I said, always open press all your seam. It makes your work to be neat. Okay, always press your clothes while sewing. Okay, so when I was done pressing, I went ahead to turn it out this way. Okay, so I went ahead to turn it out this way, as you can see. So you can see how beautiful it is. Okay, so you have to just arrange it properly. Okay, if there are excess seam at the seam line area, you can just take out the excess at the seam line area so that that part will also lay flat properly. Go ahead to arrange it very well, then you give it a very nice press. Okay, so give it a very nice press, as you can see. So if you are here to subscribe to this channel, please kindly hit on the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell to get notified whenever I upload a new video. Kindly help to share this video so that YouTube can recommend it to other persons. Okay, help this channel to grow. Thank you so much for doing that. So just give your sleeve a nice press, okay, so that all the seams can lay very flat, as you can see. So just if there's any excess at the lining area that is poking out, just take out the excess. Okay, so that both the lining and the fashion fabric will be of the same length. So this is what you should be having when you are done. You can see how neat this sleeve is. Okay, so if you want it to stand properly, you can add paper stay or stay to your lining so that it will stand so firm on your body once you're wearing it. So this was the outcome of the sleeve. If this tutorial was helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and drop a comment down below. Thank you for watching. Thank you for staying up to this point. See you on my next one. Bye.